Morning everyone, how's it going? I'm on a bit of a off-the-cuff, spur-of-the-moment one today. I've just got to the coast. I'm at the beach, a Suffolk beach, a Suffolk pebble beach. And I'm actually meeting my friend Fraser from work. We're gonna walk his dog and just a little bit of exploring. I was supposed to be doing 4 days on a narrowboat this week, but unfortunately my friend Chris has had to cancel due to some personal circumstances. But shout out to Chris anyway, happy 40th brother. Hope you had a good day and I hope you get sorted out with what you need to do. I'm just waiting for Fraser and then I'll see you soon. So catch you in a sec. Well, hello. We're in the spot after a good 20-30 minute hike from the van. As the title of the video may suggest, we are solo beach camping today. Camping just above the beach in a wicked little spot. And it's one of the less known, less touristy ones. And there's a nice woodblock here right behind the spot as well. I'm actually camping only about 2 meters off the main track, but as I say, it's about a 20-30 minute walk to get to this spot, so I don't think many people will be walking past tonight. There's not much parking and there's nobody else there, so we should be good to go. And I'm actually camping in a tent today. I thought beach, windy, it's very windy by the way. It might be nice to be in a tent to kind of get out that wind. So I brought a new tent. You haven't seen it before. It's by Homely. I'm starting the video a bit later than normal. It's already about 4:30. I did camp on the beach last night, but about 5 miles further south, just so I could test the tent out and all that, see what it was like, and it was awesome. Really enjoyed it. The tent's gonna go here, just next to my bag. It's nice and flat there. And then pushing on through, we've got our own little private balcony. Check this out. Look at this for a camp spot. This is absolutely awesome. Love it. I've never camped anywhere like this before. Got to be one of the better spots I've camped at for a while. So yeah, as you can tell, I'm really buzzing about this one. Anyway, let's get back inside and get this tent set up. A proper snug fit nestled amongst the trees there. couldn't have fit any better. As you can see, the tent's quite long. It's fairly wide, but it's a 2-person tent, and as I said earlier, the idea is you can have your stove in here. So I've just got my 1 tiggy mat down there just for sitting on. 2 doors, 1 on each side, and then that's where your stove would go. And then you can just see up there, that patch, that's where the flue would go up and out of. There is a ground sheet for this, but I didn't bring it because I'm not using the stove, so I'm just using it as my storage area at the minute. And these trees are acting as some really good baffles from the wind, so the tent isn't really getting much at all. Moving into the room, ta-da! Same sketch as normal, although I've got 2 pillows today, and I'm back with the sleeping bag. Don't need the bivvy bag, but I thought I'd bring it anyway because they just seem to come as a pair for me. 2 pockets, chill mate, and it's white on the inside, brown on the outside. Don't know if that's something to do with the heat or whatever. Easily fit 2 people in there if I was to push all my stuff up onto one side. And then obviously you've got the kit behind you, or if you'd be using the stove, you could have the kit out here, stove behind, and then obviously sleeping in there. But yeah, perfect little spot, tucked away. I'll be chilling out there in a little bit, but for now I am drinking a vocation. And I'm just chilling. I'm not making, not building. I don't even have to get firewood because I've cheated and brought a few bits of kindling down. Being the beach, I didn't know what it was going to be like for wood, and I didn't know if all this was going to be private, fenced off or what. So yeah, I did the recce for this spot a couple of hours before I actually pitched here. Because it's really windy, we've got some high waves and it looks really angry, really aggressive today, so yeah, I'm going to be enjoying sitting there, chilling out tonight. And I know, I'm not much of a tent camper. I'm not a huge fan of camping with tents, only because I just think when you come out in nature, why then shut yourself off from it? But don't get me wrong, tents definitely have their place at like the top of mountains and hills, and this is just a trial run really, because I'm going to the Peak District next week. I'll already be there by the time this video comes out, I think. And I'll be a special guest there, by the way, so look out for the next video, because that should be a good one. Just doing 3 days up in the peaks, just a Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So this is kind of the trial run for getting up in the hills really, because I think we'll be doing at least 1 night up there. And we might be doing 1 night in the woods. So it'll either be 2 nights in the hills, or 1 night in the woods, 1 night in the hills. And even I will admit that when you set a tarp up and everything, it doesn't give you that home from home feeling, which is why I like tarps, because it makes you feel like you're out in nature. But what a tent does give you is that home from home feeling. So you get all set up, get all your bits squared away. I mean, even this, when that like is zipped up, you're completely shut off, you feel secure, you feel safe, you're away from the bugs. I totally understand why people like tents. This one specifically, I'm looking forward to hot tent camping with in the winter, because that's something I haven't experienced yet, and I do like the idea of it. It'd still be a bit too warm for it now, hence why I haven't brought the stove, plus it was like a ½ an hour trek in, and that's like another 2 bags that you got to bring with the flue and all that. So I'm gonna take myself off over to that little ledge bit, and I'm gonna sit and watch the waves, not look at my phone, not film, just sit there and be and enjoy the moment while it's light. I've got the bush box with me to cook some food up tonight, and I've got some halloumi and some sausage and bacon for the morning. So yeah, got the skillet with me. And other than that, I've got 4 tins of wherry. As I say, I'm on the vocation. I've had 1 of these earlier, so 4 normal beers, 2 small beers, nothing crazy. And yeah, no real plan other than just winging it. Well, here comes the rain. Looks like we'll be tent bound for most of the evening, I think. Given that it is miserable and I've not got a great deal to talk about or nothing that I want to do, I'm just going to sit and chill in my sleeping bag, I think. Get a bit of an early night. I think it's gone 9:30 now. But I'm going to take you back in time when I went down to see the steak detective in Surrey, which was about 2 or 3 weeks ago. Went for a little camp in the Surrey hills and went to a nice farm shop to get some ingredients for tea and stuff. So yeah, let's show you what happened in Surrey. Woo! Well, there's a first time for everything, and I've never seen 10 ice cream vans in a convoy before. And there's 10 behind me right now.
Yeah, so the line of pillboxes here is on the North Downs Way in Surrey. Strategically, geographically, a stronghold because it had a higher point elevation that runs all the way along the south. A little bit further down you have the South Downs Way, so this is the North Downs Way, and they built and constructed all the pillboxes, which was part of the London Stop Defence Line, which was the last resort basically before you got into London.
And so, you said there's loads of them?
Loads of them. They zigzag all the way down, so they've all got interlocking points of the machine gun fire, rifle fire. They use this as a strategic high point, and the sort of views you'll see, you sort of understand why.
Views that I don't get back home.
Views you don't get back home. Let's all look around if you want.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. This lip there,
yeah,
is because the Bren gun would have gone there, and the legs of the Bren gun would have stood on there.
Right.
And then you've got a short burst of fire through, yeah, with these different positions. It's white shaped. And it was done like that on purpose because if a grenade came through that sort of loophole over there, which is what they're called, loopholes, grenade came through that side, soldier could be stood here.
Be safe.
He might be a bit deaf, but...
You've always got cover there, haven't you?
Always got cover. Yeah. You can see the reinforcing on the roof, look. And what you can see, which I put in one of my videos, which I really like, is see these lines? Yeah. You can still see the grain of the wood. They put wood on there to form it. Right. With the concrete, yeah. And you can see the grain in some of them. And this took them a week to build one of these.
Steve actually camped here as well. He dug out all the steps, didn't you? Camped on the top here.
With Mark, MDM, yeah.
Pretty cool.
It's really overgrown.
Views on the North Downs Way. Any long distance multi-day hikers out there? North Down Way is quite a popular trail these days.
Beautiful old chap.
You can see why. What a view, eh? Look at that. I could get used to this. Move to Surrey, is it, Steve? Stezzle de Tezzle, setting up camp.
I say help, chap. Terrible pickle here, you see.
I've had a wicked day. Thanks for showing me all your local spots,
That's
all your
alright,
hot
old
spots.
chap. That's alright.
Saw some good stuff. Saw a few nice pubs.
Yeah.
What's the hammock?
The hammock is the Hennessy hammock. Quite a nice design. It's got an inner quilt.
Brilliant.
So instead of a sink mat as well. Yeah,
oh, that's awesome.
So my brother-in-law,
that's well
he
cool.
recommended him, and yeah, they're fantastic.
This is the spot then. Already got a fireplace. Squared away. Got some rocks around it. We've got a nice, well, the footpath's up there somewhere.
Yeah.
Kind of slopes down here and then drops off to this flat spot, which is where the fire is. Perfect for two little hammocks. I've got the DD there, the travel bivvy. Next job is getting this fire lit, I reckon.
Getting the old fire lit, and then yeah, be cracking some food on.
We've got loads of fallen oak over here. Plenty of firewood. That's not going to be an issue at all.
We've got the local milk. Watercress. Right with beef, because it's
Look at them beasts, mate.
one of those bad boys each. Look.
Wow. Watercress, locally grown from the stream, you were saying?
Yeah, from Tillingbourne Stream in Abinger, and yeah, all
Local.
fresh local stores.
That's so cool. That is awesome.
Local butchers, Clive, Hammers Butchers as well.
And Steve kindly got it in as well, so thanks Steve for
It's coming down.
picking the bits up and all that, mate. I'm really looking forward to tea tonight. We've got some chicken wings to go on there.
Yeah, chicken wings to start with.
And the first, well,
You are the first person.
Right. I'm going to be the first person other than Steve and his creators of sauces to try the new barbecue sauce,
Yeah,
which we're going to
smashing
put on the
barbecue sauce.
chicken wings.
Yeah, we'll have it as dip in. We'll warm it up and have it as a bit of a dip in sauce for the ribs and the chicken wings as well. So we've got a nice rub as well to cook them in, which is a new rub coming a few months' time. But yeah, so you get to try that as well, chap.
Yes, Steve.
We've got a nice warm barbecue sauce.
The first customer test.
Indeed. Little shake. See the bottle size in the shape of the bouncing bomb?
Yeah. And the label is going to be the shiny type, isn't it? That's just a test label.
Yeah, it's just on an inkjet, but yeah, it'll be the metallic labels we do, yeah. A little dipping sauce there, we'll warm up.
Look at these beef ribs as well, the size of them. And you were saying they never used to be that popular.
No, they weren't popular because they were classed as really the poor man's cut, because you'd have the ribeye piece that we all enjoy and is trendy today coming off of there. That continues up.
Yeah.
And you've got the nice, great big juicy rib bit, but you've got all this lovely meat here that all often got overlooked. But all the wanky bistros now got hold of them and pushed the price up. But you can still get them for a good price.
Yeah.
Just go to your local butchers and say, I want beef short ribs. Fat ones.
I've never tried them, so I'm looking forward to it, dude. And check out the little dipping pots that Steve's brought along. Shout out to Primal Nomad's better half, Ellie, because these are her little pots. And you picked them up at the Wilderness Festival?
Wilderness Festival, yeah. Ellie made them for us for like dipping sauces to go along.
That's
she does
so cool.
all sorts of different bits, really beautiful things like incense holders and oil burners and mugs and cups and bowls and stuff. So yeah, it's really ace. It's all handmade.
And they look beautiful as well. Nice one, Ellie. Top work, mate. And that right there is a proper bargain bucket.
Right.
Shut up, KFC.
Alright, Colonel Sanders. Beef up, old chap.
Thanks, my dude.
It's alright, my mate.
Appreciate it, mate.
Good to see you, old chap.
Terrible to see you. Great to see you, mate.
You child thing. Damn smashing. But
I remember when milk used to be delivered. I used to nick it off the doorsteps of people's on the high street.
Yeah. Look, fresh pasteurised milk, Capel, Surrey.
Which is not far.
It's not too far away. Do you remember when milk was delivered, Craig?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. The birds used to peck off the top, didn't they? The cream, to get the cream.
Oh, I didn't know that.
When milk was milk, when you'd have the cream on the top.
Yeah.
When the big corporations didn't cream off the top, which is where the expression comes from, they now put it into all the desserts and stuff. So we only get the watered down version of the milk.
Oh, really?
Because you used to have a big load of cream on top.
Yeah.
It used to be gold top.
Right.
And yeah, I used to get it, and there was always a punch up over who had got the cream. Put on your cereal.
Oh, I didn't know that. Every day's a school day.
Every day's a school day.
Local milk. Right, let's get the brew on the go, shall we?
Yes.
We've had some posh pour over coffee. Compliments of Steve. Yet again, we've got some Stezzle to Tezzle coffee.
Stezzle to Tezzle coffee. Who is this imposter, this Stezzle to Tezzle? Sizzle, sizzle.
It's raining. We have no tops up. Morning, Steve. How are we, brother?
Hello, old chap.
Sleep well in the hammock?
Ruddy good show.
Ruddy good show.
Yes, was tossing and turning, but that's enough of my personal life.
We got some sausages on the go from the farm shop that Steve picked up yesterday.
Farm shop. Well, they created the watercress, aren't they? Watercress.
Watercress with
Surrey pork.
Surrey pork.
Love it.
We love it.
Got sausage and egg bats with liberation sauce.
Nice cheesy rolls. And that watercress was good, man. Real good.
Peppery, wasn't it?
Yeah, had a little bit of a kick to it. Right, nice. I slept well in the hammock. It didn't rain in the night, or Steve says it did, but it wasn't heavy enough to bother us, was it?
Not like this, it wasn't, no.
Coffees this morning. Feeling wired. Good to go.
Ready to go.
Ready for the eggs soon. Where shall I put these?
Indeed, old chap.
They're dried off now.
Hey, nice.
See you, Steve.
What's that, old boy? Tally ho.
Tally ho, old chap.
You know the way out, yeah?
Yes, sir. I really want to get the drone up, but it keeps stopping and starting with the rain. So I'm currently just chilling in the van. Not much else to report really. I woke up with a few knots in my back. I was real stiff this morning, but I think that's just from being on the hard ground for 2 nights. And that's one thing the pelt isn't the best for, clearly. It's a really good insulator, but as time goes on it starts to molt a little bit the actual comfort of it gets a little bit less. And it was pretty much a washout last night. I didn't really get to do much. I cooked my food up just outside the tent really quickly. And other than that, I was pretty much just tent bound, inside, music on, light on, just chilling the night away. The weather this morning is a lot more tame. There's not a lot of wind at all, if any, at the minute, to be honest. The waves are a lot calmer, so I think I might go for a dip in there at some point today. But I've just brought a brew kit down. I've put it all in one side pouch, took it off my Bergen. I'm pretty much directly under the spot. So yeah, I've just got the bush box in here, coffee press, cup, you know, the usual things for a brew kit, funnily enough. And although I was achy, I did sleep the whole night through, so that's a bonus. Without further ado, let's get this bush box going. As you can see, these cliffs are eroding really fast. I mean, the majority of it is just sand anyway. And I'm camped just up there, but I'm a good 5 meters back. I can't see 5 meters collapsing where I am that quickly, but just in case anyone's thinking, you're an idiot, what are you doing? Well, it should be fine. Boiled already? That was rapid. Tent blends in really nice through the trees. It's that perfect shade of brown to just blend in. You can see a little bit of the sun and the rain reflecting off it at the minute. But if you were walking past, if you were looking in that direction, of course you'd see it, but it definitely doesn't catch your eye. Right, time for a little bit of breakfast. I'm just going to start by chopping up this halloumi, and then I'll get the sausages on the go in the bush box. I'm not going back down to the beach, it's time to cook. I thought we'd cook looking out over the sea, but from above. And that was a dog walker. I've got some incense on the go as well, and I've got a new favourite scent. This is Reiki. One sec, I'll get the box. This one. And shout out to the button mushroom for always being so kind and keeping me stocked up on incense. Much appreciated as always. Right, with the power of editing. Sorry non-sauce lovers, but I do like a bit of red sauce on there. Sausage, egg and halloumi butty, lads. There you go, top brekkie. Those of you waiting for an announcement on the next community camp, to be completely honest, I don't think I'm going to host one this side of Christmas. Just because this summer, I feel has been flat out for me. I've been here, there and everywhere. A lot of the times I haven't even been filming, but I've been out camping with loads of different people, and it's just been jam-packed. So I'm ready to have the winter to just go out on some solos and enjoy my time fully on my own in nature again. So I'll be planning the next one for probably next spring. It'll be a bit of a while, but that's just how it is. It'll be worth it because we'll have the nice weather again, everything will be flowering again, it'll be looking nice. So it'll be worth the wait, I promise. I'll find a new location. There's a few people I'm chatting to with land, and I'll put another shout out closer to the time just to broaden the search and explore the network of people a bit more. So yeah, stick with it. The announcements will only be done on my channel, it won't be done on Instagram. So if you chat to me normally on Instagram, please still look out for the announcement on the videos, because there's just a lot of people wanting to come, and it's not fair to say yes to a few people when it started originally through the videos. So that's how I'll keep it. Anyway, what's the plan now? Everything's pretty much tidy. I've got just put the pelt in the top of my bag, and then I might go down to the beach for a little bit and go from there. So if I don't see you in a sec, bye, but I'm sure I will. That's where I did the flip off earlier, the one coming up at like a 45 on the left. You can see how the tide's coming in. And that was what, hour and a half ago? Makes you feel alive.